What it is, YouTube? It's your favorite trucker, Q Deezy the Double Easy. Another episode all about semis. How about you, drivers? Well, out here at Amazon in Jersey, dropped off and waiting for them to unload my trailer. Zach, over there it is. I'm actually about to walk over there and take a look at it. As a matter of fact, I need to grab my they give you a little, well, I left the lights on the truck. They give you a little, what you call it, doohickey, let you know when they finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that with me while I'm taking this little stroll talking to you guys. So meanwhile, I'm gonna go here and take a peek at this trailer, see what's going on. But after this load, we're going to pick up in somewhere around Camden, New Jersey, and then we're going to be headed back south. I'm a little skeptical about this second load, this next load, because I'm hearing, the place is kind of they're just slow and the people are pretty bad. So hopefully my experience don't be that. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the money load taking me home. So I hope it ain't too bad, because if it is, I'll cancel it. I'm not going to play those games and be sitting around all day. I've heard people saying they were sitting around for 5 and 6 hours, and I ain't doing that. But I'm getting ready to go walk over here and check out this trailer while it's sitting here docked, and see what we got going on here. I make sure that the red light is still on. It's kind of weird seeing my trailer sitting here at Amazon. It's bittersweet, considering I started at Amazon years ago, working inside the building. So it's good that we can still do business together. So let's see. Yeah, we're still on red. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and walk back to the truck. That's pretty much the update. We are 3 minutes in, and one of the things I wanted to share with you guys on this video is these fuel prices. How do you save money in fuel? Well, I'm glad you asked. For starters, if y'all just slow your asses down a little bit, you will save a whole lot of fuel. Everybody want a 65 and 70 and 75 everywhere. If you just slow down, you'd be amazed at how much fuel you can save. The other part of that is, what the hell is this guy doing? Yeah, the other part of that is, damn, is he gonna run me down? Sheesh. The other part of that is that just because the speed limit says 70 miles an hour, like in the Midwest, 75, some places 80, just because it is 65, 70 miles an hour don't mean you got to do that. I'll share a secret with you guys. 60, 63 is the max I run my truck, and I get really great fuel mileage. On average, I was averaging 63. That put me at about just at around 1,300 RPMs cruising. Since the fuel has went up, I've been rolling at 60, and I can tell you honestly that I've noticed a dramatic change just in that little bit of dropping a few miles. with the fuel mileage. I really don't be in a rush to get nowhere, man. I'm just not there. And the second part of this is, if you guys learn how to get your ass up early enough so you can get where you need to go, you wouldn't have to race everywhere you're going, you know, trying to beat the clock and all that. Get your ass up early enough and you can make that run comfortably at a nice, decent speed. And to be quite frank, you know, I've did the calculations. If the speed limit is 65 miles an hour and I'm going 500 miles, it's going to be 8 hours roughly. It's going to be 8 hours. If I drop down to 60, it's going to be 9 hours. It's not worth it. And keep in mind, to get that 8 hours at 65, that has to be a consistent 65 across the board. So the minute you hit traffic or you stop for that 30-minute break or whatever it is, you might as well hang that up. You back at that 9 hours with me, and my 9 hours might be 10 and a half. I mean, well, 10, 9 and a half to 10. Yours going to be probably 9 and a half or whatever. You know, it's not worth it. And for the savings of fuel you're going to end up with at the end of the week is where it's going to pay off at. And the bottom line is, slow it down and get your ass up early enough so you can cruise, you know. Book loads as giving yourself time to get where you need to get, and you won't have to worry about that. Again, you know, since I've lowered my speed, because I used to run 65, 68 actually was like my medium where I was running, you know, last year. And since then, dropping down, I can honestly tell you I have saved, I'm saving every bit of, you know, several $100s a week in fuel by just running that, you know, 63 that I was running, and now I'm running at 60. I see a dramatic change. I fueled up in Illinois. I went from Illinois, all picked up in Illinois, delivered from, well, actually went from Texas to Illinois, picked up in Illinois, and went all the way into here in Jersey to deliver. And I'm just at quarter, just a little above quarter tank. So that is huge, crazy huge, man. I thought my fuel gauge was broke, but it definitely helps. So slowing it down for starters will give you a big advantage on consuming this fuel. And the other part, from our owner operators and people that are booking their own loads, stop booking them heavy ass loads. Heavy loads contribute to fuel consumption. And don't get me wrong, I know y'all gonna say, man, but Q, man, them loads, I be seeing them loads, they be heavy, but they be paying good. But if you're going to give up 10% to 15, 20% of your profit for fuel now, considering the prices, to make what you would have made on a regular circumstances, is it worth it? And now this wear on your truck for what? It's just not worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's a unicorn load and you got to take it, hey, do what you got to do, get that bread. But if you really put your effort into looking for lighter loads that are paying close to what you're getting anyway, it is worth it. And a lot of times you can find a little bit of less miles. Every little mile helps. And I take the time to look for those loads like that. So that was just a quick little nugget. Get your ass up on time so you can cruise and save some fuel. Stop pulling them heavy loads and slow your ass down, and you be all right. You hear me? It's your boy QDZ Double E's, another episode of All About Semis. How about you, drivers?